gonna go with World War I on this one right here. On hold. Rockwood go-karts to be exact. Yeah, and mini golf. And they're at it in the mini golf right now. At about 51 degrees Fahrenheit. It's kind of, I'm going to use the word SLL, as in Silence of the Lambs. That's my code, SLL. It should be okay though. Look at that. We're in this safe spot right over here. Isn't there a delivery section in that movie? It's the wrong house. Oh no, Starling. All right, let's see. Still not seeing an address anywhere. Alright, got some information. It's built in 1914. It's an antique house. Historic. She says it needs a little work, but look at the veranda porch. How long that is. Or at least it's an old style porch. I don't know if it's veranda, but that's what I call it. Look at that old little door right there. The house was built in 1914. Right before World War I, around that time. This must be a historic area. If one house is 1914, then there's probably a few others as well. It's amazing. Yeah, it's more than 100 years old. And there's residents in it. I thought my place was older, my goodness. My place is young. I'm gonna try going straight. Look at this on the top of the hill. Right here. Definitely a school district, or at least a school. I did continue the screenplay, about the story of my, or I'm sorry, oh boy. Anyway. The screenplay about Katharine Hepburn. It's called Stories of My Life. Stories of My Life. Katharine Hepburn. Anyway, she was in a film called Adam's Rib, which I think is an interesting title. The next delivery is 6:35, 9 minutes, 3.4 miles. Next delivery 6:53, 7 minutes, 4.9 miles. Thistle Hill. It's supposedly haunted. It's a heritage house. It's historic, and it's right there in the middle of Fort Worth, right here by 7th Avenue. Thistle Hill. It's in the medical district. All right. Okay. It's got a trucking company or something. Not too far from Thistle Hill. Thistle Hill, one time they had, it was like a haunted house through Thistle Hill. Pretty amazing haunted house. My Jason's Deli right here, where my sandwich comes with some Ruffles. That's what we're having, the original Ruffles right now. Pretty good. My, it's not exactly a pastrami sandwich. What it was it's known as a Reuben. They call it a Reuben sandwich. It's my favorites. They do it straight up. They use a lot of slaw on it, and it's like sprouts. Like well, they have the marble bread. They do that fine. I don't think they use the Thousand Island. You don't have to have it to be a Reuben sandwich. You can use Thousand Island, but they don't use it. Jason's Deli, they use you know, the corned beef. They put a ton of it on there too. And they put same thing you would put on hot dogs. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Hang on, this will usually spark my memory a little bit. See if it does anything. So it's marble bread, corned beef, and it's the same thing that they sometimes you can put on a hot dog. I can't think of the name of it right now. Think of the Reuben sandwich, you can think of like the German sauerkraut. Right. The name sauerkraut is another name for a German, like a slang name for a German. So the Reuben sandwich that they use, they give you at Jason's Deli, it comes with a rye bread, okay, and they toast it. Lots and lots and lots of corned beef. And it's thinly sliced corned beef. Very thinly sliced corned beef. And sauerkraut. And it's juicy. So when you eat it in your car, it's just going to leak on you. So, and it comes with ruffled potato chips. I don't know if these are the only version of potato chips. I didn't ask for potato chips, but they give them to me anyway. And it tops out at a whopping $14. Yeah. Pretty hefty cost for a sandwich. But it's good. And it's two slices. So they cut it in half. Pretty good little meal. I want to make sure that goes in there. Of course, a Jason's Deli pickle. Christopher Marlowe was killed over such. Next delivery, 7:24, 4 minutes, 1.5 miles. It's nice that they can blink too, like the reindeer are blinking. It's a nice. Now this is interesting about everything right here. It's a nice little place to put flowers in the middle of the road. They really need to rethink that one. It's my own personal opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't know on that one. I have them though. Oh, there's another one. They say watch for children, animals, and trees. Especially the one in the middle of the road, as in the tree. And there's a photo of Steve Martin on a steamroller right there. Yeah. It's just not a statue. It's not a statue, it's actually just a symbol. A kid holding a flag. Hey, I'm holding a flag. I'm a kid in the road with the flag. Another one right there. Watch out for the tree. Hello. This is an interesting. Yeah, I've delivered for them before. I've been down here. Yeah, this is a cool house right up here. I think so. Yeah. Well, I think it was that one. Looks like the plane strings on one of those. And for tax purposes, 7:43, 13 minutes, 4.6 miles. Their kid answers the door. His young blonde-headed kid, you know, he's like, oh God, look at all this pizza. Like, please grab the pizza low because, you know, it can slide. Oh, how else are you going to grab the pizza? If you grab it high, it goes right down to the ground. So I'm always like, it's going to slide out of the bag and then boom, you know? So that's what my thing is, just grab it low. Grab the pizza in a low format. Kind of, that didn't make sense, but you know what I mean? It's coming low. Yeah, look, there's a kid with a flag. In the middle of the street. We should slow down. That's a good sign. They thought of it well in driving school. A kid in the street with a flag. That means go slow. Anyway, we're headed to the next one. Steve Martin has a master class, and it's up to you to risk it. But yes, he says some genius things. Always think of the joke. But literally, you do have to think of other things in life, like, where's the elevator button? Oh, it's right here. You know, you got this comedian rocking back and forth in front of the elevator, you know. What are you doing? I'm always thinking of the joke. And I'll push the button for you, get in the elevator. But I know what he means. This is a guy that performed at Knoxberry Farm with nobody there. No one was in the audience. He's playing the banjo, doing the whole thing. Hey, how everybody going? Nobody's there, not even the crew. The park was actually closed. He snuck in to do the routine. That's what I heard. No, he just didn't always have an audience. I know how that means. Obviously, you can tell, you know. I don't have it much better. I'm driving a car and delivering restaurant food. There's my audience. Moi. Linda was surprised the other day we got 100 views. I was like, I know, to us, that's a lot. I mean, 100 people in the audience. It's a lot of people. And I heard Adam used to get kind of teary-eyed over 100 views. Now he gets like 75,000 a day. It's like a stadium of people watching. But, yeah, it would be weird. As long as Knott's Berry's Farm is paying you, it doesn't really matter if there's an audience, I guess. Well, you know, the Six Flags performers have to do the same. Some of their shows, no one really shows up on certain rainy days, and we're gonna do the show anyway. Come on, kids. Hey, everybody. Hey, here's my banjo. The banjo is very difficult to play. I wouldn't even try to improv it. Now, the guitar also is a fun one, but the banjo is obviously it's a comical instrument. I don't know. I'm thinking of Steve Martin. Oh yeah, right. Okay, I remember now. It doesn't really matter about Steve Martin's career because he was the one that did funny things with a tuna fish sandwich in his bikini drawers on a diving board. When you do that, you're good to go for a lifetime, especially if you get it on national television, which he did, and he jumped off the diving board. You know, it's like, there he is, getting ready. Oh, he's pulling out the tuna fish sandwich from his swimming trunks. It looks like this one is gonna, you know, he's walking up there on the diving board, doing the whole Steve Martin thing, you know. And he takes out a tuna fish sandwich from his drawers. He starts taking a bite of it, and then he jumps in. Oh man, the writing. Anyway, he's got a master class going on right now. It looks very interesting. From what I saw on just the, I was just going to put it this way, what I saw on the commercial, the trailer for it, it looks like you can learn a lifetime worth of work just listening to the trailer. All right, boys and girls, there it is. The Mason Lodge. No one goes in and no one goes out. I've never really seen anybody enter that thing. It looks historic. And there's the Masonic Temple. All the way from Arkansas. You know, the lodge is like really, really big, and then the actual temple is this little sign. All right, now this right here is some artwork. That's pretty amazing. And the Longhorn. Yeah, I don't know. It lights up. I didn't know it lights up until now. Yeah, it does. It lights up, and it's got bulbs inside of it. I don't know if it's battery or if it's hooked up to electricity. Probably maybe both. I don't know. It's probably hooked up to the electricity. I don't really know. Does it matter? It might matter. We'll find out. I'm gonna call some people and see if that matters. All right, next one, 8:03, 15 minutes. We're going 7.3 miles on this puppy. Look at this rear window shot right there. The dancer's up there dancing. Crazy guy playing the piano. And there's that guy that smokes the cigar in the dark. Where'd his wife go? The little dog. Why did you kill him? Why? Was it 'cause he loved you? Was it 'cause he loved you? So sad. You want to cry. The poor dog. He snapped his neck. Does your dog have a size 14? Yeah, Rear Window is Alfred Hitchcock's masterpiece. It's nothing to really joke about. There's a Silver Alert Gold Ford 5150. He's driving around. Sweet Judy Blue Eyes is playing on a little CD player, Velcro to the dash. He's got earplugs. You know, No, I was going right into the dead heart. All right, switch it over to Midnight Oil. They'll never get me now. They'll never get me now. Silver Alert people. They might. Silver Alert. They might get you. You out there thinking you're going to drive past the age of 89, going on 90. Want to get in that car, your mouth is watering. We're going to go up to Whataburger. Get yourselves a Whataburger with cheese. Silver Alert call. Old man headed to Whataburger in an F-150. I'm going to get myself a nice juicy Whataburger, put some cheese on it. And they get them right in the parking lot of Whataburger. I'm so close, officer. If you just let me go through the drive-thru, I just want a burger. Yeah, but we called your doctor. He said, yeah, you can't have that much. You can have the toast. We'll monitor you getting the toast. Can we walk you up there and you can just get toast only? They sell toast at Whataburger. Is that okay? Can I butter it? Put some butter on it? I guess so, sir. Step out of the car for me. Let's get your walker. We're going into Whataburger together to buy some toast and put some margarine. That didn't make any sense. Talking about Silence of the Lambs, her name was Marjorie. No, I was joking. Margarine, is that the word is margarine? You can't mess it up. Butter. You can mess it up as long as you keep going. Butter. We're going to put butter on your toast, sir. Butter. Sorry, got off track. We got the butter on your toast. Here, put it in your mouth. You're going back to your aunt. Like the aunt would still be alive. She's like 120. And she got a Silver Alert called on her the other day going up to the grocery store. I straight up have to make a statement. Old people don't get kidnapped. All right? That's younger people. No one wants to be with a 90-year-old person for too long. I don't care the criminal. Even Charlie Manson would call himself in if he had to be with a 90-year-old person for too long. You know, I am the lawmaker. Would you shut up? The old man's like, I heard your name is Charlie Manson. Are you gonna take care of me? Yeah, you're part of the family. No, but I mean, what I really mean is that no one. It's just I don't believe that someone that's 65 years older, they're being kidnapped. I think they're the ones that are going out there and they're exploring the world, right? That makes sense. And they're too old. They're like 90 years old and they're driving, or they're 105 and they can't really see because no one would care. You know, if someone got great grandma, I don't know, they probably would. Maybe it does happen, I don't know. These old people getting kidnapped for some weird reason. Explain it to me. You see them every day. Silver alerts happen every day, every single day, almost. Like, what is it? Like, I need to really explore this thing, you know. Like, really, what is it? You know, is it aliens, UFOs, abducting old people and giving out their license plates? How am I supposed to see an address way back? I just kind of guess at it. Were you the one that ordered pizza? Probably that one over there. And also, another thing about Silver Alert and the Amber Alert and the Clear Alert is they all represent the problem, you know. The Silver Alert is the most defined, or you would say, the most well explained. Look at that Halloween mess right there. Here, I'll be quiet. But to continue, the Silver Alert is the one you can kind of figure out, you know, silver being older, things like that. The other ones, of course, I think Amber was her first name. The lady's name was the one that was missing, the young girl, her name was Amber. So that's where it started, because her name represented a color. But the other thing, the clear one, which I think is when they're old, yeah, they're like adult, like 18 to 65. That one's kind of weird, clear, the color clear. And then there's camo, which has to do with the military. That's if they have PTSD. But anyway, you see the Silver Alert every day. I mean, I know I'm joking about it, but I mean, you do see it every day. It's just strange. It's so common. Is it because of the 60s? Because they would be older now, you know? And they did the good stuff, you know? The real hard stuff, yeah. I'm just wondering if there's always going to be Silver Alerts, you know? Or if it's just from that generation. Like, the Silver Alert, it represents a generation that they were pretty rebellious, you know? If they didn't get everything they wanted, you know, F this stuff, I'm getting out of here. Get the pickup started, honey. We're leaving. Dang, medicine's not doing anything to me. I don't even see tracers on this stuff. They have Cavender's. Cavender's has it. They have it all. It'd be really funny if I thought that was the right thing for it, but Cavender's boot stock. Cavender's has it. I know it's something else. There's the Billy Bob's. Willie Nelson used to hang out. Now he'll never get a Silver Alert. Willie Nelson, he has a driver, so he doesn't have to worry about it. He's constantly on the road anyway. Actually, the last interview I think I saw with him, he was on the road, driving around with his friends, making music. On the road again. I just love to get on the road again. I just love making music with my friends. I just love to get on that road again. Sing that in like kindergarten. The principal liked Willie Nelson, so we all had to sing it. Teacher, why are we singing this song? Are we all going to end up on the road? No, you're not all going to end up on the road someday. Don't worry about it. We're just singing it. You know, I know you're kindergartners, but just everyone calm down. Who wrote this song? A guy named Willie Nelson. But we're singing it, so that means we got to go do it, right? Someday we got to get on the road and just keep driving. I'm going to have to talk to that kindergarten teacher. Her name was Miss Griffin. She was kind of mean. She grabbed me by the ear one time because I like to smell glue. There is the ISIS right there. It's a nice little theater. Yeah, she didn't want me to be at the glue station. She wanted me at the construction paper station, and I was stuck at the glue station messing with the glue because it's the only thing close to being edible. You know, I just wanted to eat things. So we all got to try cauliflower, and I still to this day don't like cauliflower. But the teacher knew. I think the teacher knew I wouldn't like it, so she was excited. Cole, do you want to try some of this cauliflower? And I was like, Sure, I'm up for it. So she gives it to me, and I stick the whole thing in my mouth, and I'm crunching on it. I'm like, can I go to the restroom? She's like, yeah, go ahead. And the door slams. You can hear the toilet flush. I spit it out in the toilet. It's disgusting. And then I went back to the glue station, the tasty glue. So she's telling me to go to the construction paper station, and I'm not listening. So, why don't you listen? Go listen. So she grabs my ear, or pinches my ear, and pulls me to the construction. She was still a teacher for many years. I think after that, soon after that, she got pregnant. Supposedly they pulled the baby out by the ears. Anyway, we're in Theater Town for the Latino Arts. That's where the Teatro started, Teatro Theater. My friend and I started right next to that restaurant. I got a touch of Apache in me, so it's fair. And then they constructed the Rose Marine. Artist de la Rosa, right there. They do theater there. And they show movies too. They do cinema too. All right. All right, 8:29, 7 minutes, 2.7 miles.